Hi, welcome to the weekly energy forecast. This is Dallisa, and I love coming to you every week and giving you what I feel the energy is going to be in your life, right? Because I feel like if we have more information, we can make better decisions so we don't have to be so stressed out all the time. It's not fun living in a stressed out life, is it? So I think this is like the third time I've gone on and done the weekly energy update. And thank you for all of your comments and feedback. And I'm happy to keep bringing these to you as long as they're helpful. So what I'm going to do is I will shuffle some cards here in a moment, and then I'll channel a message. I was looking at this a little bit earlier, what is it that I'm supposed to come on and say today? Because sometimes I know a few days in advance, and sometimes it's like that day or the moment I get on to do this. And what I was hearing this morning was actually that you need to hear that it's time to embrace the keys. And it's so funny, they use the term like keys to the castle. I'm sure you've maybe heard that term before. The way they were showing it to me, it's like, yes, you need to take accountability for your own life, but you also need to be the one to reach out and grab the keys to the castle. In other words, the keys to the universe. What is it that you are trying to manifest? The other message that came in with that was, okay, so are you grabbing the keys, but also are you holding on to hope? Because it was kind of this weird energy as I looked at it this morning. It's like, yeah, the keys are right there. Are you grabbing them, or are you trying to talk yourself out of why it shouldn't be yours, why you can't have the castle? And anytime you are in a position where you can see what it is that you want, but you feel like the keys are dangling and you can't like grab for it, I want you to really pause and ask yourself why. Often if you find yourself kind of at arm's length between you and the vision or you and the dream, it's because you're doing some form of self-sabotage. So I want you to ask yourself if you believe that that dream can be yours, or have you lost hope? Which was that accompanying message today about the keys in the castle. Like, have you grabbed a hold of the keys and are you hopeful? Do you actually keep hope alive that it's possible and that you can have the keys and that the keys belong to you and that you're going to move in? So I think, and I'll pull cards here in a moment, but I think part of the energy for this week is really deciding that you get to have the castle and that you're going to grab the keys and that you're going to keep hope alive. Because remember, you have to believe that something can be yours and should be yours before the universe will let you have it. All right. So I want you to get really clear and in alignment this week with what your dream is and believing that you're worthy of it, that it can be yours, so that, in other words, you can grab the keys to the castle. So sit with that this week and let's see what the cards have to say. If you are a member of my Soul Sanctuary private community, I will be doing a bonus video and you'll be getting that additional bonus reading through email. So I'll send that over to you. Thank you to all of my Soul Sanctuary members. You're fantastic. And I love leading you through the guided meditations, the energy clearing, and so on and so forth. So without further ado, let's see what the universe wants to pull forward for your cards and your accompanying messages for this week. All right. I just heard like a reminder for you, and I know I just said this a minute ago, but don't lose hope, okay? If you find that you're missing or lacking inspiration or hope, sit with that this week and ask yourself why. What old program or story or belief are you holding on to that tells you you can't have something? All right. And they're also saying to me, and I say they, I know some of you, this might be the very first video you've ever watched with me. They is my spirit team. It consists of angels, of spirit guides, of my ancestors that were psychics and mediums. And so they'll step forward and give me messages to pass along to you. Okay. And I watch for jumping cards. Perfect. And these are the life purpose cards. These are Doreen Virtue. And if you know and you follow spirituality, you will know that you will not find these cards in production. Doreen Virtue no longer makes cards. So it's funny. I'll hear people like, I had a lady, I swear to you, call me the other day and she goes, do you have this deck, blah, 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 like leaves this long voicemail. Yeah, some decks are really hard to find. But these cards that came forward for your life purpose, talk to your angels. So instead, it says, instead of worrying, seek guidance. Seek guidance instead of worrying. Anytime you're in a vibration of worry, it means that you're likely trying to control something. You're trying to be in the driver's seat when the universe is like, just calm down. Just calm down. We're going to help you, but you have to ask for help. This is a co-creation. All right. So keep that in mind. Less worry, more talking to angels. People often ask, well, how do I talk to my angel? You don't have to have some like crazy protocol. They're listening. The important thing is that you ask. If you don't ask, they will not help you. It's a free will thing in life, okay? So you have to ask in order to get it. So if you're feeling worried this week, remember to ask for what you need help with. And I always hear from angels, you're asking for too little. Ask us for more. Ask us for more. We're here to help. So don't play it safe is what I'm hearing with this card as well. And then you've got the card of books. And so anytime I see this card for books, it's about where are you enriching your own life? It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to pick up a book this week and read it, but where are you actually taking time to yourself to do something kind for yourself? And where could you learn something new, right? We're always learning and growing, or we should be. And so if you found that the energy is a little bit stagnant right now of learning a new trade or learning something new, maybe consider picking up a book. I personally do a lot of audiobooks. I love Audible, and so I listen to audiobooks all the time. So maybe that's something that you can try. And if you have a book you really love, please put it in the comments. Is there a spiritual book that you've read lately that you want to recommend to our viewers? I personally love The Alchemist, Paulo Coelho. It's an amazing book. It's a very simple read, but I always find that there are treasures in that book. And so if you've read The Alchemist, comment and let me know. But yeah, those are those cards. I'm going to keep pulling them, so don't go too far. I'm also going to do the Angel Tarot deck. I'm going to ask for 3 cards and see what comes forward with these. Again, I have the Doreen Virtue Radley Valentine deck. I think Radley is the one that's on this deck now in case you like these cards and you want to start working with them. We do sell decks of cards on the online store, and you would go to spiritualretailstore.com and you can look up cards on there, spiritualretailstore.com, and shipping is free. I should mention, now that I'm talking about it, the next spiritual shopping show is tomorrow, which is May 19th. I have no idea where May went, but May 19th, tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern, and I'll highlight some of my favorite spiritual products, what to use them for, and we'll be making a donation to charity. Okay, and I'll tell you which charity we're doing on the show tomorrow. And if you watch live, I'm also going to be giving away to one lucky shopper a free 30-minute reading with me, and I'll tell you more about that. But if you can tune in live, I would. That way you can get all the details, and some of the products sell out. So I'd get on there and start shopping. That card definitely wanted to come out. It's like wiggling out of the deck. Okay, so give me 2 more cards, thank you. What energy do they need to know about for this week? Give me, nope. There it goes, flying. Okay, and then after I get done with these 3 cards, I'm gonna pull a final card, which is The Universe Has Your Back. These are Gabrielle Bernstein, so we're gonna get to those in a second. I like to end the energy forecast with that deck. Okay. So let's see what the Angel Tarot cards are for this week. Are you ready? Oh, interesting, interesting. As I sit here and look at these while you're waiting for me to tell you what the heck they are. Okay, so I'm going to read these in the order from left to right. If you're one of my psychic development students, you know that I teach you to read left from right generally if you're going to be doing a spread like this. and it will walk you through kind of a wave of the energy. All right, so the first card is Nine of Air. Nine of Air is interesting. The picture on it, it's like all of these unicorns kind of laying around together. This card, whenever I pull it, is about like expecting the worst and then getting it. Okay, going back to what they were channeling this morning that I was telling you about at the beginning of this video, it really aligns with that message, right? So they're like, we're going to give you the keys to the castle. We're going to give it to you. But are you going to take action? Are you going to step up and grab the keys and go for what you want? Maybe, maybe not. And so this card is like, where are you expecting the worst? Because this card is like, stop it. Stop it. Because you get to be right. And you've heard that, right? Like the manifesting 101 formula is your thoughts become your life, the things in front of you. And so if you're sitting around thinking it's never going to happen, it's going to be horrible, they're not going to like me, whatever it is, you get to be right. So this is your card and your message to say, stop it. I want you to watch your thoughts this week. And remember that when you're thinking about something and focusing on it, that is the signal you're sending to the universe of what it is that you're manifesting. Okay? Next up, God, I got so much hair. Woo! It's always like getting in my way. Okay, but I'm thankful for it. I'm grateful for it. I'm not complaining. But when it gets hot in Las Vegas, where I live, my hair starts to get really hot. Okay, next card. This is interesting, right? Because we just went from the one card that's like, are you gonna stop manifesting all the things you don't want? The next card, which is part of the storyboard, is renewal. And this is actually a major arcana card. This is the card similar to what we've had in a previous video about like life review. So renewal is taking what's going on in your life, looking at it, and deciding where your priorities lie. That's what I'm hearing right now. So thank you. It's so funny, I get like distracted and I start listening, right? So I want you to stop with your self-fulfilling prophecies of all the things that are going to go bad. And instead, I want you to look at what you actually are going to focus on. And they're saying in those keys to the castle, what are you going to grab this week? What are you going to say? You know what? It's about dang time. I'm going to grab these keys. I'm going to take action. And what they're saying right now is they want you to commit to doing something, one thing this week that's actually going to get you to take action toward the dream that's in your heart, those keys to the castle. They keep saying that, keys to the castle. Okay, and if you want more help with this, you want to ask Archangel Jeremiel. Archangel Jeremiel will help you with this sense of like renewal and looking at your life and deciding what you want to prioritize, okay? I do get the feeling that I need to talk to you for just a moment about prioritizing and reprioritizing your life. I feel that we've been given a really unique opportunity to really kind of go within these last couple of months. So now that you've been going within, what are you going to do now? What are you going to do now? And it's similar to some vibrations that were coming up in last week's video. So now it's a time for action. You know, you've been given this opportunity. Now, what are you going to do with it? The third card, helping to paint the more complete story of the energy for this week, is actually Page of Fire. It's a red card. Anytime I see a red card, I know it's a card indicating action. The Page of Fire is like, let's get it done. Let's make something. Let's be creative. Let's stand in our power. Let's be confident. It also even just says on the card, news of an exciting endeavor, but it's also asking you to be creative and be original and do things the way that you need to do them. Thank you. And they're saying, don't do things just because it's the way that somebody else did it, or the way that you feel like you should do it based on what your friends and your family think of you. This is like break free, dudes. Like break free. This is stop thinking the worst. Figure out what you want, your priorities, and this is like, go get it. But this card is for this week indicating that you're gonna need to maybe think outside of the box. But this card, more than anything that I feel right now energetically with what I just told you, is you need to be you. You need to be you. And so if you grab the keys to the castle and do your one action item this week that is in alignment with you and what feels right to your heart and your soul, then you will be feeling a lot more open and expansive, and you'll actually start to find that things fall into place and manifest a lot quicker for you. So I want you to keep these cards in mind for this week. And what I also hear from people that have watched these videos is they like to go back and rewatch it or re-listen to it again and get the entire message again. Because unless you've been writing down everything that I've been telling you, it's kind of easy in human behavior to hear what you want to hear or hear pieces of it. So my suggestion is to actually re-watch this video and take notes of what they said and what came forward so that you can be in alignment with what the energy is for this week. Okay. Let's do, to close this out, the card from the universe has your back. This is Gabrielle Bernstein's card, as I mentioned. And then a quick reminder for the Soul Sanctuary members, you will get bonus cards. I'm going to pull the Archangel Oracle cards and tell you which archangels to work with this week. So you will get that bonus video. If you are looking to become a Soul Sanctuary member, we love all of our members. You go to Spirit and Spark, all spelled out. Just click on the menu, you'll find Soul Sanctuary. So go to spiritandspark.com to sign up, and you will get all of our amazing bonus content each week. All right, so Spirit, what do you want to end with today? And if you could, if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please go ahead and do that and give the video a like. And every time you like a video, you comment on a video and you subscribe, it actually shows YouTube that we're making good content, which helps us to reach more people. So it's something you can do really easy and free, and it actually helps us a great amount if you do that. So thank you in advance for liking the video and making sure you subscribed. And if you want, as I said earlier, just comment and let me know what spiritual book you would recommend. And that way everyone can see all of the comments, which would be great. Okay, so the card from the universe has your back is my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. I'm going to read it again, but isn't this the most perfect card for everything that they brought in during this weekly forecast today? So it says, my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. They've been talking this entire time about the keys to the castle and like actually taking action and going for it. Because like they said with that one card of being like negative self-fulfilling prophecies, if you are sitting at home or wherever you're at day in and day out and you're thinking about, I can't have it, or that's never going to be mine, or I'm not worth it, your outer life is going to completely align with those thoughts. So this ties up everything with a big giant bow of what I've been talking about today. This is your reminder, my outer experiences. So the things in your life, the relationships in your life, the people in your life, your job, your financial abundance, everything in your life is a reflection of what you're thinking and feeling inside of you. I promise you. So keep this in mind. I hope you will rewatch this video, take all the notes, and be ready for this week, because I feel like they're kind of giving you a kick in the pants to go after what it is that's on your heart, okay? It's time for the self-pity, the self-destruction, the negative self-talk, like that's back there. Put it behind you. Do not take that into this week. And so if you catch yourself in a negative thought, I want you just to pause and take a deep breath and just say to yourself, nope, I don't believe that anymore, okay? It's as easy as that to help you retrain your brain and to let go of all of the things that you no longer want to carry forward into this week, into the next month, the year, and so on. So thank you so much for joining me for today's weekly energy forecast. Be sure to catch me tomorrow, the Spiritual Shopping Show at 11 a.m. Pacific. And make sure to go to spiritandspark.com for more information on the Soul Sanctuary group. And if you'd like a private session with myself or any members of my team, you can go there and request your session. So enjoy your week. And if you like this video, please share it with someone that could need it this week. Thanks so much. Bye for now.